Hi, this is Krista at The Secret Yarnery. Today, I'm going to share with you all my tips or tricks for changing color in C2C. If English isn't your first language, you can click on this gear on the video and scroll through to find your preferred dialect. And this easy-to-follow step-by-step crochet tutorial is available in both right and left-handed, so please check the description box below to find the version that suits you best. If you aren't sure how to change color in your C2C projects, this tutorial is for you. I show you how to change color at the end of an increase row, end of a decrease row, middle of the row, and also how to carry your yarn if you want to use it a block or two over. You can use any yarn you have. I just used scraps of nice colors that I liked. It's a just regular size 4 worsted weight acrylic, and I used a 6mm crochet hook with that. And if you'd like to learn more or make stripes or figure out how much yarn you need for your project, check out my Ultimate C2C Masterclass. If you'd like to follow along with a written pattern, all of my patterns are available on my website, secretyarnery.com. And you don't have to worry about being able to read a pattern. All of my patterns are written in plain English, just like I was sitting there right beside you. If you find this tutorial helpful, please subscribe to my channel for more. And here are the timestamps. You can jump right back into where you left off. Let's get started. To change color at the end of a row on an increase, we're going to finish that last double crochet with our new yarn. So when you're making your last double crochet, leave those last 2 loops on your hook. Grab your new color of yarn. Just hold that old tail along the back of your work so it doesn't get too big, but we can adjust it later, don't worry about it. Bring it through, bring your new yarn through, drop your tail, so now you're holding 2 tails along the back of your work, and start your new block. So you're doing your chain 6 and starting your new block. So that's how you change color at the end of a row on an increase. Now to change colors on a decrease, I'm just going to finish off this block with the same color of yarn. So I'm just going to slip stitch to join, pull my hook up a little bit so it's a bit comfortable. And now slip stitch into each of the 3 stitches, going all the way back. So each stitch gets a slip stitch, but I'm not going to slip stitch into the space just yet. I'm going to get my new yarn. So then when I slip stitch into the space, I'm just going to hold that old yarn at the back of my work, grab a loop of my new yarn, and slip stitch to join with my new yarn, dropping my tail along the back of my work. So I'm holding 2 tails at the back and starting my new block. So chaining 3. And then 3 double crochets into that same space. So that's how you change colors at the end of a row when you're decreasing. To change color in the middle of a row, we are going to start our double crochet, our last double crochet of that block, but leave it on your hook Bring a loop of your new yarn, leaving about a 4 or 5 inch tail. Bring it through, drop your tail, holding it along the back of your work, like that. And slip stitch to join that block. And then you would chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and build your block. Just like that. If you want to carry your yarn, so if say you're using your purple yarn and you want to do a purple block up here, you can carry that yarn. So you'd finish your double crochet with your new color yarn and drop your new tail. And then your purple tail, you're just going to bring it and hold it up with that chain space so we can work over it. So slip stitch to join, going over that old tail. Chain 3. And now your 3 double crochets over the chain and over that tail. Now, if you want the next block to be purple, then we're going to finish this last double crochet with our purple yarn. So now we're going to drop our turquoise and pick up our purple, or the first color we had. Just finish that double crochet and then build your next block. So slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets. So that is how you change color in the middle of a row. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I'm waiting for you in that video up there, and stay hooked.